Hello and welcome to Mindfully Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your WORDLE, STRANDS, or Connections for today, please make sure to pause this video and go over and do that, and then come back on over and watch and compare and see how we did. Of course, you can always follow along with me and we can do it together. Just make sure to leave a comment below as to how you did, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any ideas of some additional games that I can play. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my wheel of Wordle start words. And let me shuffle these up a few times. And here we go. Brush. Okay, brush. Is that the second day in a row? I'm not sure. I know it's the second time in a couple of days. Let me close this up. Stop sharing. Okay, I'm going to pause and get my phone pulled up, and I will be right back. Okay, I've got my phone pulled up. Let me go ahead and open up my New York Times Games app. Go down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word, Sunday, June 22nd. Go ahead, add another day to your 300-day streak. All right, brush. Okay, brush. Okay. Wow, that's actually not a bad word. What do we have here? Where does that U go? Let me think. Okay. Means we have an R, a U, and an H in the incorrect spot. What about, okay, the U doesn't go in the middle, so let me think here. Second word, what could we have? All right, what letters, main letters haven't we tried? Let's see, the T, the D, L, N, okay, we could have like a GH or a TH. Is there a TH? No, that I can't put the U there. I was going to say UR, but the U is in the wrong spot. Are you something? T, no, because H doesn't go at the end. So I'm thinking H goes closer to the beginning. H, U, R, oh, there would be like hurry. I would rather not do a double letter at the beginning. So let me see. Is there anything else? H-U-R. I can't really, other than hurry. I'm going to write down hurry as an option, but I don't want to hurry. So let me see what else I could try. That would be like H-U-R-D, herd, where there's no S, herd. I don't know if there's H-E-A-R-D, which is herd. Herd, like a herd of cats, is still H-E-R-D. I don't even think H-U-R-D is a word. Oh gosh. C-H. Gosh, I want to try hurry. What about T-H-R-U? Thread, thrup, through. Oh, thread, thrug. Oh, okay, my dog has a vet appointment. I'm going to go into do not disturb. Okay. Okay, actually, I see T-H-R-U-M, thrum. I can try that because at least it gives different letters. I mean, hurry will be my next option if any of these are in the right spot. Thrum. Yeah, let me try it. Oh my gosh. Got it in 2. Wow. What would have happened if I had done hurry instead? I mean, I think I just would have had them all in the wrong spot again and nothing new. So awesome. All right. So here we go. I have played 638 games. My current streak is 301, which is also my max streak, and I got it in 2. That's awesome. Wow. Well, I guess brush turned out to be a good first word. Let's move on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. June 22nd, 2025, fragrant abuse instead of flagrant abuse, a little play on words there. So what do we have, like perfumes or something? Perfumes. Okay, and so when I do this, I usually look on the, corners. So I'm going to check the corners here. I've got, so perfumes or fragrances, flowery smells. Wait a second. I see foul, like abuse might be like a bad smell, foul. Let's see what else. Oh, I see another word, but I am not going to. All right. This is Anyway, I'm seeing, okay, that's all I'm going to do. I don't, they wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, I see also, so maybe we've got foul, like bad smells. Maybe this is things that are, words to describe bad smells, a foul smell, like down here in this corner, I see like sour, like maybe a sour smell. What would the spanogram be? Or like, oh, here there's also odor, like an odor. Okay, so I think let's try foul and let's see if we've got like bad smells. Okay, foul, good. And that stink. Oh, huh. All right, well, maybe stink is part of the stink or stinks. Stinks? Nope. Okay. So I think that is part of the spanogram. Let me try to get some other words. What did I say? Like odor. Oh, there's also odor, odorous. No. Okay. Here's like rank, maybe. All right, let's see. Smelly. Okay. Now over here, I'm seeing that. So maybe that's the beginning of the spanogram. That stink. Oop. That stinks. There we go. All right. So that odorous is here. I see like mal, meaning bad. Malodorous. Malodorous. Okay. Reek. No, reeking. Reeking. And this looks like pungent. All right. Fragrant abuse. All right. I got 3 words. Then I got the spanogram and 3 more words. Pungent, fragrant abuse. Okay. Let's move on to connections. Group words that share a common thread. Sunday, June 22nd. Go ahead, add another day to your 24-day streak. Our 16 words are port, which didn't we just have that yesterday? Pursuit, progressive, succession, happiness, departed, flash, liberty, wire, euphoria, remaining, entourage, insecure, bulletin, life, and report. Okay, so right away I see life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Do you think? Let's see, what else could we have? Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. I wonder if that's just, part of our Declaration of Independence. Yeah. Okay, but let's see what else. Port. So port, we had stood for Portugal the other day. So I'm not seeing that. Departed. Okay. Departed. Let's look at like the definition. Port could also be like a beverage, or port, you come into port, like you your boat is in port, or speaking of boats, port is also like the left side of the boat or whatever. Okay, like departed and port, maybe those go together because maybe they're referring to like cruise travel or something. Let's see what else could go with that. Departed, you leave, you set sail. Okay, anyway, let's keep looking. Progressive, succession, progressive, okay. Wire, remaining. Insecure. Euphoria and insecure, like those are kind of feelings. Euphoria is like but then insecure is like the opposite of okay, there's also bulletin, report, a bulletin, a report, a wire, and like a flash news report. So maybe these are, you know, a bulletin, like announcements, a wire, a flash report, and then a report, like announcements of some kind. Okay, let me go ahead and try this pursuit and happiness and liberty just to see. I feel pretty good about it. Okay, nouns from a famous line in the Declaration of Independence, right? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All right. And then I said flash, wire, bulletin, report. Now let's see, could any of the other words go? Entourage, progressive, remaining. Okay. Euphoria, departed, port, insecure, and succession. All right. I'm going to give this a try. This is probably the yellow category, kind of synonyms here. Okay, news announcement. Oh, news announcement. Yeah, did I say announcement? Okay. All right. So then we have port, euphoria, remaining, entourage, insecure, departed, succession, and progressive. Okay, port and departed. Okay, departed means you're gone. You departed at 5:30. You left. So you departed, you left. Port, I was saying port is the left. Port is like the left. Okay. Euphoria, remaining. Okay, like in math, the remainder is what is left. So maybe these are left things, like port is the left, departed, you left, remaining. is what is left. Euphoria, Entourage, and Euphoria. Aren't those like, Entourage was a show, a series, right? Entourage, way back. Euphoria, is that also a series? Okay, Insecure, Succession, like happens, like you succeed, the next person in succession, Insecure, I don't know. Progressive. Isn't that like car insurance? Progressive. Progressive. Succession. Port departed, remaining progressive. Like he's a progressive leader. Is that left? Is that the left? I know there's the right and the left. Is progressive the left? I'm really bad at politics. I guess I can give it a try. Succession. Is that what's left? Like you're left, you're what's... Is progressive the left? I mean, what's the other one? Moderate, progressive. But Insecure, Euphoria, Succession, and Entourage. I'm going to try it because honestly, I have all my guesses, so let's go for it. I'm thinking these are left things. So to the left. Remaining, what's left over, departed, you left, and progressive is the left. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, yes. What left might mean. Okay, I don't know what these are, but by default, we get it. It's the blue category, so let's see what it is. HBO shows. Okay, I'll go back to that. 297 games completed. My current streak is 25 and my max streak is 251. So I'm just basically 10% of my max streak. Let me go back and look at those HBO shows. HBO shows. Entourage, I've heard of. I've never seen it, but I have heard of it. Euphoria, I think I've heard of it as a show, but I don't really have HBO. And I mean, I haven't had, my son has HBO Max or whatever. And so I get to go in and watch some things, but most of the time I'm not watching, I'm watching more movies than shows, although I do like that show Gilded Age. And anyway, so Insecure, I've never heard of it. So I might have to go check these out. And Succession, never heard of Succession or Insecure. So how did you do? Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I didn't get a mistake on those. That's crazy. And those are pretty hard. If I hadn't like gotten on to the left one and then took a guess, because I'm again not politically minded, so like I don't watch political shows or anything like that. But yeah, if I hadn't gotten the left thing, then I think I would have made mistakes, and I might not have even been able to figure it out without trying to look something up, you know, trying to figure out what it could mean. That was tough. So anyway, how did you do? Hopefully you had fun with that. And leave me a comment down below. Did you know those HBO shows? Because I sure didn't. All right. YouTube is probably suggesting another video for you to watch. Check out the links down in the description box. And don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.